In part one, we opened the first door and discovered societies that move silently beneath history. But the journey is far from over, because the next 5 groups are the ones people fear the most. These are the organizations whispered about by world leaders, hidden in ancient manuscripts, and blamed for events that change humanity forever. Some call them protectors, others call them puppeteers. Many believe they are the unseen architects of our reality. Welcome to part 2 of the top 10 most powerful secret societies. If you thought the first 5 were shocking, what comes next will shake everything you think you know. Step carefully. The deeper we go, the darker the shadows become. Number 5. The Thule Society. In the frozen heart of Germany's occult past, there existed a secret group obsessed with ancient civilizations, hidden powers, and the rebirth of a lost Aryan race. A society whose dark beliefs would one day influence a regime that changed the course of history. The Thule Society was founded in 1918 in Munich during a time of political chaos and spiritual confusion. On the surface, it appeared to be a club dedicated to folklore, archaeology, and German heritage. But beneath this polite exterior, a much darker ideology grew. Members believed in the legend of Thule, a mythical land said to be the home of a powerful ancient race. They studied occult texts, rune magic, and symbols of forgotten civilizations. The goal? To rediscover the spiritual purity of this legendary race and awaken powers hidden for centuries. But the Thule Society wasn't just mystical, it was political. The group funded early nationalist movements and secretly supported extremist factions. Many of its members later joined or influenced what would become the Nazi Party. Some early Nazi leaders, including Rudolf Hess and Alfred Rosenberg, had deep ties to the society. Rumors claim that the Thule conducted rituals seeking supernatural guidance, that they attempted to summon ancient energies, and that they searched for gateways to lost worlds. Whether these claims are truth or myth, one thing is certain: their ideas became the ideological backbone of a terrifying future. The society officially dissolved in the 1920s, but its legacy of occultism, myth, and political extremism still echoes in secret circles around the world. So, was the Thule Society simply a group of dreamers chasing old myths? Or the occult spark that ignited one of history's darkest flames? Their secrets remain buried in forgotten archives and whispered legends. Number 4. The Illuminati. They say the world is controlled not by presidents, not by kings, but by a secret elite hidden behind symbols, shadows, and silence. A group accused of shaping wars, revolutions, and even the future of humanity. Their name echoes in conspiracy theories across the globe. The Illuminati. The real Illuminati began not in darkness, but in 1776 in Bavaria, Germany. Founded by a professor named Adam Weishaupt, the society aimed to challenge the power of the church and monarchy. Its goal was to create an enlightened world, one built on reason, knowledge, and freedom from oppression. But secrecy was their greatest tool. Members used coded messages, hidden symbols, and covert meetings. They infiltrated political circles, universities, and influential organizations. Within a few years, their growing power terrified authorities. By 1785, the Illuminati were officially banned. Their documents were seized, their members hunted, and the order was declared destroyed. But this was only the beginning of the legend. As the centuries passed, rumors grew. Some claim the Illuminati survived, going underground. Others believe they influence global events from behind the scenes, manipulating economies, controlling governments, and shaping world leaders. The all-seeing eye, the pyramid, the number 13, symbols often linked to their presence. Are these clues, coincidences, or the fingerprints of a hidden elite that never truly vanished? No one knows. That's why the Illuminati remain the ultimate mystery. So tell me, is the Illuminati a long-dead society from the 1700s, or a silent power working in the shadows even today? The truth may be hidden, but the signs are everywhere. Number 3, the Freemasons. The Freemasons trace their origins back to the Middle Ages, when master builders and stonemasons formed guilds to protect their knowledge. But over time, these guilds transformed into something far more secretive, a philosophical brotherhood dedicated to morality, symbolism, and spiritual enlightenment. At the heart of Freemasonry are rituals, coded symbols, and levels of initiation. Members begin as entered apprentices, rise to fellowcraft, and eventually become master masons. Each degree unlocks new teachings about life, ethics, and the hidden patterns of the universe. Their most famous symbol, the square and compass, represents balance, morality, and the search for truth. But many believe it hides deeper meanings, connections to ancient Egypt, Solomon's temple, and esoteric knowledge passed through generations. Freemasons have included kings, presidents, scientists, and revolutionaries. George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, Mozart, Winston Churchill, all rumored or known members. Critics claim the Masons hold hidden political power, that they influence governments and shape events from the shadows. Supporters insist they are simply a fraternity promoting charity, wisdom, and brotherhood. But with secret meetings, oaths of silence, and mysterious rites, the truth remains locked within the lodge. So are the Freemasons guardians of ancient wisdom, or a silent force shaping our world from behind the scenes. Their symbols are everywhere, their influence is undeniable, but their true purpose, still a puzzle cloaked in centuries of secrecy. Number 2, Opus Dei. In the hidden corners of the Catholic world, there exists a powerful organization wrapped in secrecy, devotion, and fear. A group accused of influencing governments, guiding Vatican decisions, and shaping the spiritual destiny of millions. Some call them saints, others call them shadowy puppeteers. Opus Dei, meaning the work of God, was founded in 1928 by a Spanish priest named José María Escrivá. He believed that ordinary people, bankers, lawyers, students, workers, could achieve holiness through their daily lives. But behind this simple idea grew a powerful and highly disciplined organization. Members are divided into various levels. Some live normal lives, blending into society, while others, known as numeraries, commit to celibacy, strict obedience, and intense spiritual discipline. Whispers often speak of mortification rituals, coded hierarchies, and secret training in special centers known as houses. Rumors claim members influence politics, education, media, and even Vatican decisions. Their power became global when Opus Dei was granted personal prelature status, meaning it answers directly to the Pope, an honor almost no other group in the Church possesses. To some, Opus Dei is a force of deep faith and discipline. To others, it is a silent empire, a religious network with invisible influence over governments and world affairs. Officially, they reject every accusation, But secrecy only fuels the mystery. Why do they grow stronger with each decade? Why do their buildings remain closed to outsiders? And why are their members bound by vows of silence about internal practices? The truth remains locked behind chapel doors, watched over by those who call themselves God's workers. So what is Opus Dei really? A dedicated spiritual community or a hidden power structure operating within the walls of the church? The world may never know, and perhaps it was designed that way. Number 1. The Committee of 300. The idea of the Committee of 300 emerged from claims that a group of aristocrats, bankers, industrialists, and powerful families secretly steer global affairs. According to these theories, the committee was formed centuries ago, possibly during the height of European empires, to create a long-lasting blueprint for world control. Rumors say its members include billionaire dynasties, royalty, heads of intelligence agencies, media barons, and influential politicians. They allegedly operate through think tanks, private councils, and global institutions, all working like gears in a machine hidden in plain sight. What do they supposedly control? Energy markets, global banking, international trade, population policies, even cultural movements and technological progress. Some believe the group acts through organizations like the Council on Foreign Relations, Bilderberg Group, and Club of Rome, using them as tools rather than front lines. But here is where the mystery deepens. No documents, no official membership list, no public meetings, only patterns, decisions that seem coordinated, in a world where power rarely appears accidental. Critics call it fantasy. Supporters insist no global system this complex could function without hidden architects. The truth remains buried, protected by wealth, influence, and generations of silence. So is the Committee of 300 a myth born from fear, or a shadow empire quietly shaping our future? The world may never reveal the answer, but the whispers persist and the patterns remain. These societies shaped empires, controlled kings, and directed nations. Their influence is not always seen, but always felt. The world you live in is not just guided by public leaders. It is shaped by those who operate in silence, in the shadows, and behind closed doors. If you want more deep, mysterious explorations, hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Join us again as we uncover secrets that were never meant to be revealed. Until then, stay curious, stay aware, and remember, the greatest powers are always hidden.